senior at Liberty High School, and our final scripture lesson will be from the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verses 1 and 2. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. The word of God for the people of God. Thanks
be to God.
Howdy, my name is Kendall, and I am honored to be standing here with the class of 2023 today. I chose the verse you just heard because I know that God has a special plan for us. When we all disperse next year, I know it will be hard for me to retain this feeling of comfort I've been exposed to here. Life is about to get difficult, but knowing that I've built my foundation of faith in a place like this leaves me confident that God will walk me and my peers through whatever waters or fires we may be faced with. The most valuable lesson I've learned over the course of the last 7 years with my peers is that comfort is only achieved when you first do what is uncomfortable. During freshman and sophomore year, our Sunday school class was challenged to come up with a list of ideas on things we wanted to talk about and create lessons on them. We weren't coming up with sermons exactly, but more like topics of discussion where we would look at the Bible for answers and discuss different interpretations of what we read. This was not a required thing, but for those who were willing, it was an option. Freshman year, I was still getting to know everyone. I had just come back to being a regular at church and was a little shy. I was certainly not one of the people to take Mr. Kerr up on his offer to teach class, even though some of the topics we had come up with fascinated me. Over the first few student-led discussions, I felt myself talking more, taking more of an interest in Sunday school and reading my Bible more to find answers to hard questions. I eventually decided to lead a discussion on the book of Revelations after finding myself comfortable with the learning environment we had created. I wasn't scared to be judged. I just wanted to hear what our class had to say. I worked really hard on my lesson. I went from being uncomfortable to even speak in class to leading discussions. I first had to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. For those of you who don't know me well, I am not huge on public speaking. Well, okay, I'm a bit of a hammer, but I need it to be pre-written for me. I will read pre-written prayers and calls to worship all day, but when I have to come up with it, not so much. For those of you who visited Modern Worship on Youth Sunday last year, that was not my sermon. Another member of our class who couldn't be there wrote it, and I recited it for her. Many of you are probably wondering what brought me on the stage today to do this sermon, and the truth is, someone else wrote this one too. I'm just kidding, I wrote this one. I am up here stepping out of my comfort zone because the community we have created over in that youth building has built my confidence. My classmates and leaders have made me confident in myself and that what I have to say matters. I've become comfortable with doing what is uncomfortable. Back to the verse at the beginning. God says, when you pass through the rivers, I will be with you. And when you pass through the fires, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. The skills my classmates and I have learned here, I fully believe, are skills God has prepped us with for the rest of our lives. Thank you to all the people who have been involved in our faith journey over the years. You're the best. Amen.